Hey guys, welcome back to sanvfx. I'm Sensar and I'm back with the final part of the iPhone 6 modeling tutorial. It's been a long series and here we are in the part 6. It's going to be the final and we're going to complete this today. So I hope you guys aren't bored yet. I know it's kind of taking a long time. I know I'm having some tight schedules. I don't have much time to record tutorials these days, but still I'm trying to get some time and get some tutorials out, and after finishing this one I'll be working on something else as well, so I hope I'll be able to get some more great tutorials out. And I'm not sure what I'll be creating next, but hope that'll be something better than what we have been doing till now. You guys will enjoy that. So now after a month or so we are back here in 3ds Max and trying to complete our iPhone 6 model. So the things that we left in our previous part are these flash areas, the speaker, and then the interior display glass or something, which is right inside here, which we need to create if we need to add the textures for our screen and something like that. We can't just add it in on top of this one. Normally that's how any kind of smartphones work. They have the display inside which has the original texture and the outer glass is just the glass. So that's what we're going to create today, and first of all we'll just go ahead and jump into this part here and create those holes for our flashlight and the speaker. Okay, so I didn't open this file for a while, so I'm not sure if we have the blueprint still there or not. Let me check. I guess we don't have that, or maybe we have made it hidden. Oh, there we go, we do have it. But still it's the front view, we don't have the back view. But so just forget it, we're just gonna eyeball where it's gonna be and we'll just cut it. You guys just can use any blueprints and just make sure the position is correct. I'll just show you how to do it. Actually I've already shown you the techniques, but still I just want to finish this completely. Just don't want to leave it at the middle, so I'll just be quickly doing that, and if you get any confusion or anything you can just ask me. You can just use our contact form on our website sanvfx.net, or you can also contact us through our Facebook page as well, or you can watch previous videos. The techniques are almost similar in the previous parts, like on the part 2 and part 3 I guess, when we were cutting holes for these buttons and these parts here, and the bottom one here. Almost the technique is similar, so you should have a pretty good understanding if you have gone through all of the previous parts. So before jumping into creating that hole, I noticed something's wrong right here. Let me just zoom extend and let me just hide these blueprints first, because I won't be using them. So let me just hide them and let's get in here, and you can see there's something penetrating here. So what we'll do is let's go to edit poly, and then you can just turn off the show and toggle options, and let's go ahead and add in some support loops right here. Let's go connect and then slide it over. Okay, and on this side as well, let's go ahead and hit connect. Maybe something like 86 or something, maybe 88. I'll do 90 for now, and then let's go on this side here. First of all, let's see if that worked or not. You can just turn this button on, zoom result on to see that. I think it's working good. There's no penetration anymore. Okay, that's good. Now turn this off. You can also set a shortcut key for show and result on and off. I have this key right below the escape key. I'm not sure what key is that. I knew it before. I just forget it. Just the key below the escape key. I use that key. You can set the shortcut key by going to customize, custom user interface, down to categories. From here you can just go to show and result. Yeah, here you can just write down any of your hotkeys, whatever you like, and you can just assign it. and that'll be easier for you. You can just switch back forth and on by just pressing the key rather than going on here. That's always a better and time saving as well. Well, that's okay, something like that, and connect this one here. I'm just gonna pull it a bit back. Okay, that should be better. Okay, I turn this off, and I think we have something a bit more here. Let's go on to this one here and pull this back maybe. Yeah, that's okay, just a bit. If there's something not working properly, you can just go ahead and do some adjustments later on as well. That should be pretty easy task. So now I'm just isolating this part to be able to cut for our flash. And let me again get back here. Okay, and let's go select these cameras as well. Q to isolate. Okay. So those of you who are using Max 2014 and later, you may have noticed that the Alt Q button, which is for the isolation, that works to isolate object, but exiting the isolation mode, it does not work by default. And I'm using 2013 right now, but in 2014 and later by default it does not work, and it was really bothering me before, so I was sticking to 2013 version. But I figured out how we can solve that problem. If any of you are facing problem on using the Alt Q button to isolate objects and exit isolation object, this is what you should do in 2014 and 15. Go to customize and customize user interface, and from here let's get down to isolate selection, and here is this isolate selection. There's no this options right here, but in 2014 there will be one additional option called isolate selection toggle. So you should set the shortcut key Alt Q for the isolate selection toggle button, which will allow you to exit the isolation mode by pressing the Alt Q as well. I hope that you guys get that. If you didn't, you can just ask me later on as well. Okay, just a quick thing that was really bothering me, and I just wanted to let you guys know, so that if you are having any problem with that, you can fix that as well. Okay, let's now go to back view here. Okay, let's zoom in here, and then let's see, it's somewhere around here. And what we're gonna do is now let's go to modify, create, go to circle, and create a circle here. Press F3 to see it better. I think let's go and play with the radius. Maybe I think 3 will be good. Let's see here, somewhere around 3 or maybe 2.8. That's okay. Let's get to interpolation and set it to 1. Okay, now the next thing, we'll just go ahead and cut this thing. And then let's go to modify, select this object right here and the main base metal, and then let's get down here to let's do the turbo smooth for now, and let's get to cut, and we'll just cut it. You can turn on the snap toggles, make sure it's on vertex, and then turn on the snap toggle. Then let's go ahead and cut it. Okay, and once you're done, you can just press the W key to end the cutting mode. And okay, now that we have cut that, let's get our circle here and just put it on this side. I'm gonna set the radius to something like maybe 1.5. Sorry, turn on this snap off. I think it should be a little more closer. Okay, that's better. Set this one, move it aside. And we're going to do the same thing here as well. We're going to go to cut and cut it out. Turn on the snap, and that'll make it easier to cut. Okay. Now that's done, we can just go ahead and delete this circle right here. Delete that, turn off the snap as well, and then let's go ahead and use the cut tool to make some quads. And I'll just cut from here to, sorry, I need the snap toggle. Cut from here to here, and then let's go from this point right to this point here, from here to here. So good. Well, select this one here and end it right here, right down here. And what we can do is let's say just get this one up here and put it down there. I'll just end this one for here right now. For now, I'll just leave it there. And okay, let's go ahead and put this one up here, maybe this one as well. I'm just roughly cutting it, just you can just make sure it's neat and clean, but I'm just for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just doing it quickly and roughly. Sorry, Control J and just cut it somewhere around there. Okay, and then let's go to edge, get rid of the cut mode and select this edge right here, and Control backspace to delete that. And well, let's see what will happen here. I'm just gonna merge this right down here. Let's go ahead and target weld this one here. Oh, is there no vertex up there? Please target weld this one right down there. And we can get rid of this line here as well. Control backspace. And then we need some more here. Let's go to cut and cut it down. Once that's done, let's go ahead and get rid of this line here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and target weld this one down here. Okay. Now you can see we got a triangle here, so maybe we can just get rid of this one here and go to cut and cut it down here. This actually really looks messy right now, but don't worry, that's not gonna be a problem, I guess. I'm just gonna do a quick connect here, and let's go down to make planar and on x-axis, and let me pull it a bit ahead, turn off the snap and put it somewhere on here, and let me get rid of these things here, delete and Control backspace. Okay, now let's go ahead and select these two faces here, go to inset, let's get back to maybe 0.2. okay, and then let's go ahead and extrude it inward. I'm gonna do that much for now, maybe something like that, and delete that. Let's go ahead and add in a turbo smooth to see if that smooths properly or not. That's okay. That looks good. Even the topology is not clean, we don't care about the topology because we're not going to be deforming this stuff anyways. So that's why we don't care much, but still it's always better to keep the topology as clean as possible. So as you go on, just try to clean these things up, maybe move these vertices and try to make them look a bit more better. Okay, it's always good to keep it that way. And I'm just gonna add in one more segment here for the support A's, so that they won't be too much tension right on this area here. So let's go ahead to connect, and we do it 2 segments, or 3 maybe, and I'm just gonna pull them this more here, somewhere on here. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay, that looks a bit more neater, and we can just add in a few more around here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and connect it, and let's make it 2 this time. Okay, that should be good. And you can notice here that we have an end gun here, but there won't be any problem while it's traversing. You can see it's just creating some not so good looking edge loops or topology, but that's not a problem. There's no any error in the mesh. You can see, you can turn off the edges there, and you can see to it's the wind. I hope it's not disturbing too much. The wind is really blowing too much this day. I don't know. Forget it. And now that we have created these holes, let's go ahead. I need to do something for this one here. Let's go to edit poly, get to the border mode here. Let's get both of them, and maybe go to scale, press the shift key and drag it in, and then just go ahead and cap it. Actually I shouldn't have deleted that. I just noticed later on. Okay, but select both of them and just let's go ahead and grow, and I'm gonna detach them and detach it. Okay, now I'm just gonna pull them out. Be on the center to object and just pull them out. And let's go ahead, select this one right here and pull that back in a bit. It's because it's a little bit inside. Okay, and you can see this has some holes in it. It's kind of like a net stuff, but it's really a very small detail which can generate it using the texture maps or the bump map, you can say, or maybe you can use the displacement map as well. So I'm not going to worry about that because it's going to be really small detail and anybody will barely notice it, so just forget about that. And let's go ahead, select this one right here. This is going to be the flash stuff. I'm going to pull it a bit more outside. Okay, and then I'm going to select this middle face here and pull it outside. You can see it may be a bit bulk, not so much, not so noticeable, but a little bit. Okay, also I want to give it some thickness, just this one, so I'm just going to select this one here and detach it and select it, and let's go ahead and add in a shell modifier. Let me add something like 0.2 in the inner amount. That should be good. Let's go in here. Maybe I can pull that back out a bit. Okay, now let me select this one here. Let's go to editable poly. I select this one, and then let's go ahead and chamfer these edges, because you can see they are kind of like beveled edges over there, as we have been doing that for other parts as well. Let's go ahead and do a chamfer and get it down, maybe something like maybe 0.09 or maybe 0.12, and then we're gonna select this edge right here, do a quick ring, and then do a connect. With two segments, we're gonna pinch them out because we want them to be very tight and look a little more sharper when turbo smoothed. Okay, you can see that looks a lot better. Okay, and for these parts as well, we can just add in some turbo smooths with 2 iterations. Slide display, yeah, that looks a lot better. For this one here as well, turbo smooth display, and that looks good. Okay, now that we have done that, we are up to the last stuff. That's the display. So for that, we're gonna do is, let's go to side view here and take this outer glass piece and then just pressing the shift key, drag it back a bit, which will create a new duplicate, and I'm gonna make it a copy, and let's name it display glass. Okay, let me hide this for a while, and this should be the inside one. Let me hide the home button as well, hide selection. Okay, and let me isolate this for a while now so we can work on it properly. And let's go to first thing first. We're gonna need to make these straight. So in order to do that, we're gonna go to the TurboSmith for now. Go to the vertices mode. We don't need these parts as well. We don't need these gaps here. So I'm just gonna delete that. And also for these home buttons here, maybe go to the border mode and select this one here and delete that. One more, delete that. Okay. And I can just go ahead and select all the vertices and then make a planner on y-axis. That should be on z-axis or maybe x-axis. Okay, that z-axis is the correct one. And then let's go ahead to the front view here, and we have some really bad topology here. Not bad topology, but something that we don't need. What we can do is go ahead and just delete this one here, and then we can just go ahead and bridge these stuffs together. Can just breeze that. Where's the bridge? Bridge with 2 segments. Okay, and we can just weld these vertices together. So these two weld. Increase the amount. Okay, weld, and then on this side as well. Weld, weld. Okay. We're gonna leave the gap for now, and then we need to create a screen for this. Well, I have no idea how big the screen is. Let's see. Let me unhide all of them so that I can see my blueprints, and then let me go ahead and select this blueprint here. And also I want to be able to select the inner glass, so I'm just gonna hide this one again, and this glass here and the blueprint, and isolate them. Better. Press F3 here. Let's select this one. Alt X to get to the X-ray mode, and let me press F on this left view here to get to the front view. Okay, and also I can see the edges by pressing the F4, and the display is somewhere around here, so we need to add one segment right in there. Let me just connect it. I can just pull it up. And for the bottom as well, I think a little bit. Let me just connect it. Okay, and pull it down. What we can do is you can just select this as right here and maybe pull it in a bit. It's okay, and this one looks good. Let me pull it up a bit in. Okay, now we're going to select all these faces that make up the display, and then we'll go ahead and extrude that in just a bit, not that much, maybe something like 0.5 or so, or if I think that's too less. Let me just get rid of the X-ray mode first, and then we can see it better. Okay, negative 0.5. Maybe I can go to -1. That should be okay. And if you want, you can also detach this piece right here, so that it'll be easy for you to texturing as well. Or you can keep it a single object, and you can just unwrap this and put the texture only on these parts. Either way, that's going to be the same thing. Okay, so that's it. That's how you create the glass. If you want, you can also create these cameras as well. That's going to be the same technique as you did for the flash and other stuffs. Just few things. You may need to get these lenses stuff in there, which you can watch the part when we created the back camera, the main camera. You can get some idea from there, and I think everything else is quite good. We can just go ahead and turbo smooth this one and see what it looks like. Okay, it's now smoothened out, so we need to add in some support edges as well. Let's go to editable poly and press F4 to get to the edge faces here, and let's go ahead and add in some support edges. Let's go ahead and connect it, and let's go with 3. I'm gonna just slide it out. Okay, and let's see how that looks good now. Okay, Let me unhide everything and delete this one. I just don't need the blueprints now. I'm just gonna go ahead. As I said before, I won't be working on the materials. I just want to apply a transparent material to this glass here, which we already created in previous lessons, I guess. And okay, so that's how you model iPhone. And the similar technique can be used to model any other smartphones. All of them are almost similar. I think this part is a little too soft, the inner glass that we created just now. You can maybe sharpen them a bit more by adding some more support edges. And you can see even these areas, these things right here, they are soft, which we don't want at all. And we can just add in some more support edges over there. Now you can just go ahead and check your model everywhere if you have any errors, if any part needs some support edges or something like that. You can go ahead and do that on your own. Okay, tourist mode, that looks a little better. Okay, finally we're done. Yeah, I guess so. Okay guys, it was a long series and thank you guys for sticking with me. Some of you have really appreciated my video tutorials as well. I've been receiving lots of contact emails as well stating that they really appreciate my videos. Thank you guys for your support, and this is what keeps me coming back and creating the video even though I'm quite busy, but hope I can create more tutorials for you guys and get more out of the website as well. Right now we don't have much contents, and also the tutorials are all outdated. They're getting older. Maybe the techniques used in those videos are getting older as well, and the past few years I have also gained lots of experience which I have not been able to share with you guys. So maybe hopefully in the future tutorials I'll be able to get them out. And I'm planning for something really cool tutorial, gonna be a long series as well, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that or not, so I'll notify you guys soon if I start to work on that tutorial as well. So till then, have a good time and don't forget to practice. Watch our videos, share and like our videos as well, and keep supporting us so that we can bring more great content in the near future. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a good day.